With all of the amazing places to explore in this land, you can often overlook what's in your own backyard. We are fortunate to live within a short drive from the largest state park in California. Anza-Borrego Desert State Park has over 500 miles of dirt roads.
You know, I'll just stay in the middle of the track, I think, a little bit driver. You got it! Woo!
Yeah! Stay tuned as we explore a small portion of this amazing area. Good morning. Welcome to Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. Some adventures take you right close to home, and that's what we're doing with our friends, is coming out here, spending 2 nights. We camped last night, really just enjoyed the evening coming in. And one thing that people don't tell you is the anxiety of trying to find a campsite, which happened to be a super busy weekend. I know that spring break's happening right now for a lot of people. So the main goal last night, which mission accomplished, was to find a campsite for all 4 rigs. And we did that. So we had this beautiful site right here down in Coyote Canyon. That's the trail we took in last night. And let me tell you, the desert is blooming and it is amazing. So today is just going to be having some fun, hitting some scenic points and finding campsite number 2 for the night. So you ready? Let's go. This time of year, Coyote Canyon is heavily traveled, especially given the spectacular desert superbloom we are experiencing. The area is home to many different species of desert flora and fauna.
From Coyote Canyon, we made the short trip on the blacktop to get to Fonts Wash. So we're going to head out to Fonts Point now and check that out. We've been there once before for sunrise, but want to get a different perspective and see what it's like.
And sometimes, you know, adventure up at the point.
Yep, I'm moving again.
Sometimes some adventures are just more relaxing, laid back, more scenic, not so many obstacles on trail. But when you have a great group of friends with you on the trip, it just makes it even more fun and more memorable.
For sure.
Juan Bautista de Anza, a Spanish explorer, passed Fonts Point more than 200 years ago. He followed San Felipe Wash through the desert, and Father Pedro Font served as official diarist chaplain and observer during Anza's expeditions in 1775 to 76. Font called this vantage point in the Borrego Badlands, later named after him, the sweepings of the earth. And it's so funny because we've come here for sunrise.
Oh, really?
We had brought coffee with us and we watched the sunrise, and it comes up and then it just starts to fill all these little veins with light.
That's so cool.
So seeing it now, like just this bright sunlight, it's so beautiful still. I mean, it just has a different color on it. Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
A lot more reds out there. It's amazing how this used to be underwater.
Is that right?
Yeah, this all used to be like a canyon in the ocean.
Wow.
Millions of years ago. Definitely looks like it's been graded, so no problem at all. Fonz Point trail to here because this is kind of a more interesting trail than just going through the wash.
Agreed.
Copy.
Nobody wants to. You don't want to take the trail down there?
I said he'd do it 5 years ago in his mountain bike.
You do that on your mountain bike, Mike?
I would have, yeah, one time.
Woo!
Straighten out. You can have a little dip. If no one else has gone up, then we'll just go. I don't care. I don't need to do it because I need to do it. Right.
I think everybody wants to try though.
Okay.
And see what we could do.
Yep.
So let's let White Boomer be the first to go.
Oh, look.
Yeah. So there's the hill. We're gonna try and all of us get up right now. Mark. So Mark is gonna be the brave soul to go first. He made it over the hump. Oh my God, it's so rough up there. He made it.
So you coming up, everybody try to stay on the driver's side coming up.
Copy that on the driver's side.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, who wants to go next? Whew.
Near the bump. I mean, 3/4 of the trip is easy. It's just flat. And then there's one, two. There's really only two little bumps that you go through. And if you stay to the driver's side, you'll only go down with one wheel a little bit.
Sand is a bigger issue, I think.
Roger that.
All right, we're gonna go next then. So I let Randy take this one. It's a little more technical than my skills.
We'll see if Randy makes it.
We'll see if Saki and Randy make it up the hill. There we go. Walkers on. Engaged.
I'd just stay in the middle of the track, I think. A little bit driver. Give it a bit more.
You got it. Woo!
Woo! We made it!
Nailed it. You even had a bit of a wheel lift.
Coming up definitely does not give it justice of how it looks with all the ruts. Oh, look at our cloud of dust there, kind of lingering.
He hesitated just a twinge.
Oh yeah, you can't hesitate because that little spot. All right, so Joe is going to back up a little because he needs a little more momentum to get up the hill, and he kind of hesitated for just a moment, so we need that running start to make it up the hill all the way.
Go.
Boy, that a boy.
Go,
There you
go.
go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Nice.
Nice, Joe!
Nice.
All right, Mike and Tracy's turn.
No.
Oh.
No. You went too far.
That's it.
There you go.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Nice job, Rona. Nice job, Mike. Woo. We all did it.
Yeah.
Is your heart racing? I did it good.
Stuff flying around in the cab of the truck.
Oh.
Easy, Jack.
Hey Mark, let me see your pulse.
Yeah, let me check it.
Let me check your pulse.
And the fact that you did that and you don't have lockers.
Yeah, how to put the 8-track though.
So that's still, hey, that
Yeah.
saved you on that. That's awesome.
I think what saved me is the tires.
Oh yeah, you got some heavy terrain
yeah.
tires there. On Joe's 4Runner, he doesn't have lockers, but he put the 8-track on and
Although I was like,
it's got those beefy tires.
Well, I stopped. I
no,
had
I
to
was,
spin.
I was like, I'm like, dang, I'm stuck.
Oh, yeah. When
yeah.
you got in there?
Yeah. Oh,
Tracy's the one you need to do the pulse
Man.
check on when she gets here.
Did she decide she wanted to get out, or?
Oh, I told her to get out.
Oh, get out, yeah.
Walking up.
Thanks for the spot and being the first through.
You're welcome.
Awesome job. So our campsite for night number 2 was a bust. The park is just full of people and jam-packed. I mean, all kinds of tent campers, you know, truck campers, trailers, you name it. It is
Harley
a busy
campers.
weekend. Yeah, we just saw Harley go down the trail. So we're leaving the canyon and we're gonna head back on the trail. And this is what is part of an adventure sometimes, is plans don't always, you know, work out 100%. And we've got 4 rigs that we need to find camp for. So we're gonna head back out and check and see what we find, and hopefully it's big enough for all of us to get cozy and make camp for tonight. So let's hope we find something good. Keep your fingers crossed.
South Africa,
Ooh.
we just found our skid plate.
We found camp. Not what was originally planned, and sometimes that's what happens. And you have to just keep going, roll with the punches, have a plan B, and have a great group of people with you that chip in ideas. And we found this great campsite off of the wash, so it's away from the trail. And we're going to have a wonderful evening, friendship, conversation, of course, a fire. And what a wonderful trip this has been. It's, you know, sometimes some of your adventures aren't super dramatic or epic. Some of them can be nice, relaxing, and just connecting back with nature and connecting back with your friends. And this is kind of what that trip was, even though we had that epic hill climb at the Borrego Mountain Wash drop-off. But great trip, gonna relax for this evening. Everybody's cooking up a little something to share, and we'll catch you later on. I am in the camper. The wind has kicked up big time out here at camp. Randy's cooking, trying to shelter the flame on the cooktop. Other people are over in their tents and trucks. It's just gonna probably be one of those nights. You can see the tent moving up here with each little gust. I mean, it's holding up fine, but it's just not much flapping, but that back and forth, you know, might be one of those restless nights. But that's just what happens sometimes when you come out to the desert. It's funny though, is that when we first booked or planned this trip, there really wasn't any wind advisory, but you know, things can change in an instant. You make the most of it. Hopefully it'll die down maybe after the sun sets, keeping our fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But for now, just hiding out here in the habitat, providing some good shelter from the wind, and we're gonna enjoy a meal later.
So wow, that was a pretty windy night we endured last night, and I got a little bit of a confession to make. We woke up at about 4 a.m. to reading a half asleep weather alert about a severe wind advisory that's coming in at 5 a.m. We didn't catch that it's 5 a.m. tomorrow, but half asleep, we panicked and got up about 4:30 and packed the truck up because we were afraid of having to put away the tent. 80-mile-per-hour winds, that would have not been fun. So it was pretty significant, the winds, when we put the tent away. And tent did great, but the winds just were shaking the crap out of the truck, and it was just a long night. But that's part of the adventure, you know. We're fortunate enough to be close out here, and you know, Anza-Borrego is kind of in our backyard, and such a beautiful location and such a great trip it's been. And you know, and we'd like to ask that if you've enjoyed this video and you're still with us at this point, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends that might be interested, and if you haven't yet subscribed, we'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. It really helps everything with the channel growing and with the YouTube algorithm. So till next time, we'll see you on the open road. Bye.